ASMR scratch out. Please like, subscribe, share and comment to help the channel grow, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you hear some white noise in the background, that is my dehumidifier that is running. Because I've got the kitchen is forever damp, so it needs doing. We are filming here on the morning of Monday, January 12th, 2026, which I'm absolutely saying. The kids have been back at school for a week, but I gave myself a week off to just do nothing, basically. I mean, I didn't intend to do nothing. I meant to really start my writing again last week. Everything went wrong. I was in a really bad sleep last week, and I ended up doing none of it. So, there you go. So that's my writing spends in for Tuesday and Thursday this week. I did enter that writing competition. I did all of that. I did right before. About with that week to spare. I'm not expecting anything to come from it, having said that, but if it does, the long list isn't announced till the 28th of April, so I'm just gonna keep on really and just continue writing it. The whole thing of the editing and stuff anyway. I was gonna use myself into it. I got the back end of Voice Now chapter 10 to tell you, and I want to write the rest of that chapter. But I'm trying to see it as more of a hobby now, so it takes the pressure off myself to just kind of like write to a deadline. I mean, my cousin, she said it took her 5 years to write the book, and it's like, yeah, okay. She's actually written 8,000 words for the next book. It's not a sequel, but I think that was kind of scope for a sequel. I definitely think it was scope for a sequel. It's a surfing rom-com, so I'm not like, I actually think the comedy is very good. That's what's in a previous book. You can't hear what I'm saying, that's fine. I was actually smiling when I was in the middle of a self-playing time, but it's just been a couple of months. I can't remember the last time I filmed. I think it might have been maybe late November, December time, and that was, yeah, something like that. I dropped my video output to one video a week because the views and the subscriptions have dropped so much. I'm stuck at 165 subs for weeks. It kind of fluctuates between 160 and 175, and at the end of this month the channel celebrates its 3rd birthday, and I have probably a few hundred videos. I have more videos than I have subscribers. But I think that's been the case for a long time. I've just come to accept more or less that this channel is also another hobby. I've had to really shift my perspective, which I think I've mentioned before. I really had to shift my perspective on what this is about. Because I think I figured it killed me like 3 years ago. I was thinking, I'll use the money to invest in it, which is still a lot of money, but right now I feel like it's very not every sentence. I'm sure you did. Absolutely apply everything whatsoever. And he has a blue bag of cocktails. And he was which is a completely fine general thing. And I said I kind of liked it. This was a blood brown cocktail recipe written by some joke blogs and slaves of Maine and Balls. It probably won't get published. So if you submit it, say, I'm an mixologist at X and I do this thing. They want to assess is how big your social media presence is and how many followers you have. Checking the time of the video, how many people they can market your book to. Whereas if you're a name, like you, everybody knows you know. To be fair, I didn't reach more than half of the first series. I don't know. I read. I think I read the first 4 books. I read as far as the grown-up daughters in it. I never made it any further. Once she shifted the action to America, I kind of lost interest. But again, with the others American, see what she would talk about how they were makes life a bit easier. I don't know, once they hit like a middle-aged people, once it's, I don't know, I guess I didn't follow this saga to the point which they both get at 6 feet under. I like seeing them to the left. We don't get happily ever after. I don't need to know what they're doing 50 years from now. It's enough to imagine that they had the happy ending and they went right into the sunset together. I think perhaps it would be nice to have ended it reunited. Something nice like that. And then on Saturday, I have to get instead to America because that's for the blood somehow. I was like, yeah, this didn't need to happen. So I guess I'm out. I have a particular thing about people just putting in essay X. Particular reason other than they felt the character needed to go through some kind of personal trauma to grow. For you to say that it isn't like kittens and roses. Not that it was, by the way. And to Jim, yeah, I know I'm basing myself on Jim, but to Jimmy in the first one, which again wasn't exactly necessary. And was a little too visceral for my liking. But anyway, I read the first book, and I kind of lost interest. And I watched about half of the series. But anyway, yeah, I don't think that was easy to get published if it was jumbled from it's easy for acting to as we don't want to come up with a massive marketing budget for it, you're a named person who likes history, so how about we could write something to be a ghostwriter and easy to run with the novel, talk shows on the radio, give interviews in newspapers, sell comics. Can afford to pay for it to be discounted in Tesco and Asda, Sainsbury's and everywhere else. And everybody's going to make money, the writer's going to make some money, even though they don't need to use them. You're going to make money. So, which is a completely hypothetical made itself. Plenty of some, well, I say plenty of some celebrities will be that they use ghostwriters. So, I'm always surprised as to quite nice. I remember when my eldest daughter was into a series of books called Rainbow Magic, and I was impressed that this Daisy Meadows lady, whoever she was, could have 3 or 4 books here, although they weren't exactly. Let's just say there's probably an author's guide to writing a Rainbow Magic, and they follow a very, very strict template, shall we say. It's like it's writing by numbers. It's like the book was going to be 20 pages long. It must feature all the following elements. It must do this, it must do that. So basically, anybody can write, and quite a few people did. I was, as I say, very surprised to learn that Daisy Meadows wasn't a real person. Again, it won't be. And that was in fact about a half dozen writers, all of them have written children's books under their own names. But they were quite happy to also work under this blanket pseudonym. I imagine the Daisy Meadows books, because there was, I don't know if they're still in the libraries in this next to us, but my eldest is there. She was reading these books about 5 or 6. They're given her, she was quite an advanced reader. So I don't know how she knows about them, because they're still and yeah, so if it's a solid gig, right, there's not going to be standards of value. Writing it, and it's solid. You're not going to change the world, you will get a paycheck, which is at the end of the day what every writer needs. And there was at least 2 more series this year. I think there's one called, God, it's an animal one, I can't remember the exact name, but it's a bunch of animals. But I think that was her other series. But then there was other similar ones that my daughter and they love ghostwriters. A fake jolly sounding name, and then it turns out to be about 3 or 4 different writers, but because it's cookie cutter stuff, their individual voices kind of get subsumed into this Daisy Meadows. Rosie, no, I think Rosie Jones might have. I'm sure there was a Rosie somebody. She might be with Holly Crimson Writer. She was on. But I'm sure there's another series of books where it's like 2 friends, I think one moves to America, stays in England, but they're connected with this magical necklace and they have all these adventures. I think the Rainbow Ghostwriters was one called Unicorn Magic, the other Daisy Meadows was. They were branching out to unicorns because one girl does love unicorns. I'm not going to stop because we've hit the 15-minute mark, so if you watched to the end, thank you, God bless you.